So we've arrived. It was fine just now. Heavens have opened. I literally just let the cats have a nosy outside the door and it started raining on them. So all I've done is put the pram outside and put the scaffold legs out. And this is what we've got. You can see I'm right next to the lake, right in the centre. Got on in time before it got all wet. It's hailing as well now. So I'll wait till it's dried up a bit before I go and put everything together. What's this, Chief? We're somewhere new. It's exciting, isn't it? Miss Chief's so excited. She's sat on my fire. She's only been in the kitchen. But because there's no, can't get the catio up yet, obviously. And the cab wasn't good enough for her. And look at this beautiful view we got from the kitchen. What's that, Chief? You're excited, aren't you? Watch the fishermen over there. They're right under a willow tree. I think it comes a willow. What's that? You can't go out yet. Spirit's waiting as well, aren't you, Spirit? You're good babies. So Miss Chief's waiting, being such a good girl, waited so long for me to put the van together. So there we go, there's our pitch. A bit of fun trying to get the catio. You can see it's not very straight on there. It's a bit of an angle, but it's worked, it's gone up. So I'm just going to take it for a walk now. Let her see where she is. Raining. It's 4 in the morning. My Spirit's on this morning wee walk. I tried to keep him in, but he determined to come out. Growled at me, bit me when I tried to put his harness on. He's alright, I watched it for that. Come on. He's got to get used to it and that's where to come out. I'm just trying to find somewhere that he can have his toilet. So this is going to be where the compost heap's going to be, the everything. So I thought if I train him to come down to this area, he can use the sword here. Obviously he's not actually being out properly yet, so he's also going to look around at the same time. Good boy, Spirit. You're doing, you good boy. Good boy, come on then, do wee-wees. Good boy. Growling away at me. At least he's out and exploring, which is good. What you doing? Hey? It's lovely and quiet in the mornings, obviously. Safest time for him to explore when nobody's up. So he can actually have a decent look about. Alright, darling, good boy. Good boy, Spirit. I had to drag him quite a bit. He actually followed me quite well. I used to drag him away from the van, but he's you can watch, see now, he's on a good old listening look. You're a good boy. What a clever boy, aren't you? He's a good lad. So we'll let him explore whilst he's feeling keen to do so. Every time I try to stop him, he's growling at me, he's a bugger. Not in there, come on this way. Good boy. No, I need 2 hands. Catch you later. He was hissing and growling at everything he could smell. I wanted to touch him and he went to attack me. Good boy. Make sure I don't fall in anywhere. Oops. If you fall in there, you'd be the bloody pike's dinner, wouldn't you, eh? I'm going to be eating my mosquitoes. I had one in the van last night, that was right annoying. I'm ever trying to catch it. I might go back to the van and use the litter tray now. And Miss Chief's on patrol. Got morning mist on the lake. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. So I put the chair up for my coffee and look who pinched it. We have Spirit running free, haven't we, darling? Miner's about, the dog. With Glenn at the moment, so he's been getting used to him and running back to the van. So he's just going to start having a little wander, make sure he's got an escape route. And Chief, as you can see, is watching. The dog can actually jump up onto here. So they were in the catio yesterday, and obviously I've got to be careful, he might be jumping the van, so we've got to teach him that he's not allowed in the van. Haven't we, hey? This is nice, you can sit outside on the veranda, isn't it? There we are, Spirit's off for a walk. Good boy, Spirit. So, because she's got my chair, I have to sit on the steps and have my coffee. Isn't it lovely? The good thing about Spirit is at least he's white so I can see him. He's already been down one of the other lake edges. I saw a heron this morning as well. You right, Chief? You're going to see what he's doing? You're going to join him? You watch out for that doggy. Oh, good girl. Where's he gone? Hmm? Where's he gone? You jumping? She says, well, if he's over there, I want to go over there. Where are you going? You watch out for that dog, Chief. We've got to keep on the tether. She's quite happy watching. On guard, look from there. Good girl. Good boy, Spirit. I'm going to put a camera up later. Why is it they always come out for a walk when it's raining? I've been working all morning and I've just they've just woken up. Oh, stop your growling. I smell doggy poops and birdie poops. We're just taking Chief for a walk, and the Spirits thought, yeah, I'll follow. He's getting very brave. A good old explorer. Come on, Chief, this way. Come on then, Chief. I want to walk her all the way around, really, but A, it's raining, and B, she's growling at the smells. So today, we've got the cats out so Spirit can have a little look around, and Miner's with us. So we are dog training. He's actually taken to sleeping under the van, so we've got to get used to each other. So this is the safest way of doing it, is to give them obviously the pram for their protection. And they're doing really well, aren't you, Chief? Good boy, Miner, you come in. What a good girl. Chief can carry on grumbling, but it's not bad for our second day. We're just going to walk around the lakes. Good boy. There's good babies. It's been raining all morning, so we'll go and check on the fishermen. Good girl, good boy. Yes, you can hear her grumbling. She'll sort herself out. You see, Spirit's got his place. He likes to go up front. So he's settled down a bit now and realised that Miner's not a threat. Good girl, good boy. So here we go. Good boy. You've been so good, haven't you? Boy, Spirit. What was it, Chief? What can you see? Hey, what a good girl. You see, she's settled now. Stopped her growling. I realise he's going to be fine. This way round. Good babies. Go down there. Good boy, Spirit. Go wee wee's there, Chi-Chi. Oops a daisy. Good girl, good boy. Bit of spirit, loose. Chi-Chi's on the lead. Mine is there, he's been sitting next to me. He's been sitting in the sunshine for a minute. Just getting them used to each other, and I'm just sat in the chair. Good boy, Spirit. This is what I'm going to do, a bit of dog training today. Good babies. They know, oops, I've got to get some water off that roof as well. They know they're safe in the pram. Good boy, Spirit. Hello, darling. Good boy. So there, stay there, sit there. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. So they're getting used to the fact that mine is coming to see me. Good boy. And it's not a threat. Good boy, Spirit. Get down. Sit down. Good lad. I'm going to give you some attention. You're taking to sleep under my van, haven't you? Yes, you have. Give a tickle tummy. Tickle tummy. Good girl, Chief. Beautiful here. Really is absolutely lovely here. The Spirit down by the water. Going fishing. Good girl. I'm coming, go on. It's nice, isn't it, walking with babies? We're following you, Spirit, aren't we? He was out for 3 hours this morning, so I'm seeing how far he goes. He won't go around the other side where the dog is, so I'm going to let him show us where he likes to go. I'll get in there and clear all that out. So here we go, we've got Mischief free now. Just absolutely loving seeing her like this. Very happy in natural environment. Exactly what she needs. Got a tracker on, obviously. Spirit's also running free. He's likes to go right down the river's edge, the lake's edge. Mischief hasn't had a chance to have a proper look because obviously with the lead on, she didn't get a chance to go down so far. So she's having a good look, and you can hardly see her. She's so well disguised. And the thing with obviously savannas, if you're going to call them back, she's got no interest at all to come back when she's in hunting or exploration mode. I have no doubt one of these cats is going to end up in the water at some point, but you know, they should be able to get out okay. Spirit certainly cries when he needs me, and Chief's not one of the daft cats to sort of get into trouble. But isn't this a lovely sight to see her enjoying life? Whoop whoop, good boy, Spirit. Chief, here we go. So you can see Chief there, but she's much more camouflaged. And Spirit's just been up. Actually went around the perimeter. There's me saying they don't do it. He wouldn't go down that way, but he's just been up that way. I'm sure he's been exploring or anything. Here, you can see what he does. He goes right down to the water's edge. No matter how steep it is, somehow he gets down there. And he likes to go right on the edge. What are you doing down there? What's in there, eh? What are you doing? He's marking everywhere. He's rubbing his head on everything. Making everyone know this is his place now. Mischief's been climbing trees down in the woodland. Absolutely having a whale of a time. See that Spirit is right down on that water's edge. This little bugger he is. Don't you fall in, eh? Don't you fall in? Don't know if you can see him or not. What are you doing down there? You can get right down close to the water. And obviously that means they can drink there as well. Just hope no fish jumps out. There's a pike in that one. And eat them up. But as any time with any of my cats, this is what it's about. I wanted to bring them into the most natural environment possible and let them live an absolutely wonderful life. And obviously, if anything happens to them when they're living this life, then at least, you know, they were in their best moment. And that's what it's about. It's quality of life. What are you doing? What's Spirit doing? So obviously I can't have them on the lead and let them go in exploring in places like that. He's lying down in there now enjoying himself. I'm going to go this way and see if Chief's still around. She's still in the same place since she's been let off. Just looking in. What can you see, Chief? What's in there? Obviously wary, her tail was going. I'm just watching what's about. Isn't it, Chief? Hey? What a good girl. So I'm going to back up and lead them to it. And the van, well, they're not far from the van. The van is here. Let me show you where the van is. There's the van through the trees. So they're staying close to it. They're not worried. Lovely Hope. Absolutely stunning. Wonderful little home on the road. And because I've walked away, I think someone's coming. Come on, there, Spirit. You coming with me? Spirit, Chi. Whoop whoop. What are you doing? Don't like going off without them. You good boy, good girl. What are you doing, you two? You alright, babies? You good boy, good girl. Let's get a picture of these two. Come on then, who's a good girl? Come and see. Who's a good girl? Alright. Who's a good girl? Aren't you lovely? What can you see? Where's Spirit? Look. Where's Spirit gone? Hi, Gigi. Watch out for dog alert as well, aren't you? Obviously there's a lot of wildlife here, and if it gets too silly with them, then obviously I will put them contained again, but because they don't worry about catching anything. They're quite happy hunting the little bugs. What did you see? Don't you go climbing any trees there, you'll fall in. Obviously it makes it a lot easier on me if I don't have to sort of hold them onto them both. I can work, I can walk, I can paint. They can, you know, come and go through the cat flap. What are you doing? Don't you jump in, Spirit? He is that curious. It would not surprise me at all if he jumped in. You've got bits hanging off you. Exploring together. It's lovely to see. Good girl, good boy, what are you doing? She's definitely prowling around on the hunt. Having a good old explorer. Spirit's actually the better hunter. Oh, what's he seen? That's the fastest you'll see him move. He's after a butterfly moth thing. Good boy, what you got? Get it. Hey, clever boy! That's what he's more interested in. You catch a moth between his paws, look. That's more the fun in the hunting that they like to play with. What you got? And he actually doesn't kill anything, he just brings presents to me and I let him go again. What's Spirit got? What's Chief got? What are you doing? Come on, Chief. Definitely, I think she can see the fish. I don't know what she can see, but she's definitely right interested in this lake. What can you see, Chief? What is it? Hey? Can you see movement in the lake? What is it? You be careful. Hey? Yeah, you be... Yeah, look, she's done very slow and steady, so she doesn't want to upset anything. Obviously, I used to have all my cats loose, obviously not Savannah's, but so to me it feels weird not having the harnesses on them, but I used to be a white pied piper and all the cats would go everywhere with me and just follow me, and that's the relationship I got. You can see obviously all the little nymphs on the water, look, that's probably what she's watching. Water moving, look. What can you see, Chief? I very much trust them to sort of come back to me and go back to the van, it's their home. But obviously when you see them like this, she's just not going to be focused on anything apart from having a good old look around. Actually, they're staying close to the van, which is all that matters. It's a good girl, good boy, waiting for me. So I just appeared to go down the low. And as you can see, I realised I'd been gone. Spirit's waiting by the van and she's sitting in the middle of the field waiting for me. What good babies! Did I say that way around? Spirit's waiting by the van and she's in the middle of the field. I don't know what I said. It's a clever girl. Are you enjoying yourself? Hey? Are you a good girl, darling? Go back to the van then. Good girl. Who's a clever girl? Yay, my darling. Good girl. Clever Gigi Violet, tail up. She knows she's done good. Who's a clever girl? And Spirit's a good boy too. Let's make sure she gets some praise for coming back to the van. Being free. What a good girl. You're going in. Look at this, look. She knows where she lives. What a good girl. And where are you going? What a good girl, Mischief. What a good girl. Did you go exploring? Who's a clever? Shut this door, shut the dog going in. Here's a clever girl. Go do run then. Hey, let's open this up. Let's get you in. There you go. Aren't you a clever girl coming back? Yes, you are. Now we know we can let you off, don't we? What a good girl. Look at her tail up. She knows she's done good. What a clever girl. What a clever girl. And now, Spirit. Where's that Spirit boy? Where's Spirit? Where's that Spirit boy gone? Where is he? He was on it. Where's Spirit gone? Is Spirit a good boy as well? Don't know where he's gone. Where are you, Spirit? I've got a big mosquito bites all over me, on my face and everywhere. He might have gone in actually. He might have jumped in this way. There he is. That's a good boy. Were you a good boy as well? He's a clever boy. He'll go around and mark all the van, rub himself everywhere. Let the dog know this is his place. There's a good boy, Spirit. Aren't you? You had your dinner, have you? Good lad. What are you doing up there? Hey? What are you doing up there? Silly sausage. I know. I know. Good boy. Purry, purry, purry. That little baby is so brave. Just trying to get close, look. Good boy, Spirit. Good girl, Chief, sit still. Good girl, sitting still. Hello, baby. Hello, little baby. You're a pretty little baby. See, Daddy's letting the little baby come a bit closer this time. He knows the cat's going to behave. Look, he's actually turning his back a little bit. And Mum's turning her back a little bit. They're quite happy to bring the baby closer, look, and not guard it so much. Mischief's not interested. And Spirit's hunting there. So they realise now the cats are going to be absolutely fine. So they've had their introduction. Dad's just being careful. Keeping an eye. But the little one actually, they've been all around the lake and they just come back. What's Gigi doing? What's Gigi doing? Oh, where are you going? You're going back up to the van?